We've all seen a flock of birds, and some flocks can have thousands of individuals. But why do birds do this? Is there some benefit to being in a flock? Let's look at a group of reasons related to safety as to why birds flock together. Theory number 1. Many eyes theory. One bird has 2 eyes and can look in 2 directions. 100 birds have 200 eyes and can look in 200 directions. It's really hard for a predator to sneak up undetected on a flock of birds. One bird sounds the alarm, and the whole flock is gone. They're all safer on average because they look out for each other. The many eyes theory has been demonstrated in ostriches, where, when they are in flocks, each individual will spend more time eating and less time looking for predators. Theory number 2. Risk-dilution. In this situation, a predator is going to eat one bird. If a bird is by itself, that one bird is the only choice, so it has a 100% chance of being eaten. If a bird is in a flock with 99 other birds, and the predator chooses randomly, the bird has a 1% chance of being eaten. Each individual is safer on average. The risk-dilution theory has been supported by data from swarming insects like mayflies. Theory number 3. The selfish herd theory. A bird is being chased by a predator. What better place to hide for that bird than behind something else the predator might want to eat? So living in a big group of tasty decoys might be the bird's best chance of survival. High-status individuals get to take the safest middle spots in the flock, and other birds compete at the edges. You can see the selfish herd theory supported when penguins jump into water. They wait for one to dive in, then follow, thereby letting one of their flock mates take the risk for them. Theory number 4. Confusion effect. Can you follow just one bird in this flock? Neither can predators. It's so hard for a predator to keep track of one bird that their hunting success rate goes down. The hunting success decrease has been demonstrated in schools of fish. It has also been observed that starling groups get closer together and more mobile when peregrine falcons are around, possibly a way for the flock to get more confusing for the predator. Theory number 5. Collective defense. A large number of prey birds can attack and chase a predator, thereby making them all safer. You can see these lapwings defending themselves from a carrion crow that might attack their chicks. Each lapwing is weaker than the crow, but together they can chase it away. It's likely that some or all of these theories work together to make flocks safer for birds. Maybe the birds in the middle of the flock are using the selfish herd theory and hiding behind other birds, while ones near the edges are relying on the confusion effect by moving around quickly to confuse predators. As long as each bird is safer on average, we would expect flocks to form. There are other possible benefits that might lead birds to travel in flocks, like being able to find food more easily in a mixed species flock, or being able to find a partner more easily in a single species flock. And it's no exaggeration to say that there are discoveries being made daily on this topic. So maybe you're going to be the next one to make a discovery about why birds flock together. Thanks for learning about birds this week. You can catch another video from the flock on this channel, or you can subscribe to get an alarm call when a new video is published. Thanks for stopping by this week to learn what makes life awesome.